Welcome to BTN, another episode of Beyond the Nile. Today, I want to take you on a journey with me to Nebraska, a time where I was talking to a particular person. So, during our conversational period, I have asked that person to allow me to borrow one of their phones. And I believe it was iPhone 8, 10, something like that. I think it was iPhone 8 Pro Max. So that individual person gave me the iPhone. He said, yeah, sure, no problem. I'm not even using this phone. Go ahead and take that. So I took the phone. I came back to Kansas City. The phone was, let's just say it was deleted. Everything on it was deleted. I have to open it up and set it up. Or I had to just open it up and basically use it. They just deleted everything that was on the phone. However, they forgot a very crucial evidence to delete. So I was using the phone the first week when I came back to Kansas City. There was nothing on the phone. After that, I didn't need it. I turned the phone off, put it up somewhere in the shelf for a couple of weeks, honestly. And when I got back to the phone, I turned it on. I said, I want to set it up so I can start using it. I found text messages on the phone and I found pictures and everything. This phone is being used daily. Mind you, this phone was on the shelf for a couple of weeks. Now, the crucial evidence that person forgot is to sign out of their Apple account from the phone. Now, the beautiful thing is when someone doesn't sign out of their Apple account, anything you use into your phone, anything you use in your phone will also goes to that other phone because they are linked by account. I opened the phone, I looked in a text message. Mind you, I was talking to that person during that time period. I opened the phone and looked into the text messages. And I found this particular text. Hey, baby, I miss you. Oh, I miss you too. Last night was great. Ooh, that's some juicy conversation. So I dived into it. And apparently that was a hookup last night. They hooked up. And apparently the deal was good. And apparently they've been hooking up. And there was Apple hey baby text messages. There was other of a hey baby text messages. But that individual right there has some action going on. I need you to lay back and get some more tea. All right, so now we know we got something. So I, turn off the phone. I call my friend. She was really like my bestie. Shout out to you. You know what I mean? Support her. So I told her, I said, hey, your homegirl? She said, yeah. I said, your homegirl gave me a phone. And I had this phone sitting on the side for a while. Now I opened the phone. I got a lot of juicy conversation going on this phone. So she said, are you serious? I said, yeah, a lot of juicy conversation. So she was like, what's going on? I started reading the text message to her. I said, hey, man, I got this message. I got that message. But particularly this guy right here ain't been getting it done. And I think they were supposed to go to a lunch or dinner here soon. And they were getting it last night. He was tearing that up, according to the messages, allegedly. She was laughing. She was like, you're lying. I'm like, I'm serious. She's like, have you talked to her? I'm like, no, I haven't talked to her yet. But I'm waiting for more evidence to come in. She's like, oh, that was so wrong of you. You should talk to her. Call her. You want me to call her? I say, no, I don't want you to call her. I'm going to handle this myself. So she doesn't want me to get more juicy stuff. And I'm like, we here. We might as well. Now, I dived into the pictures. And I saw this particular pictures. Got like the face, the goodest stuff, lips, all that, good makeup. And it says, I miss you, baby. And that picture was sent. Now that picture, I wasn't sure who was sent to because it was not on a text message. Maybe it was sent before I started receiving those text messages, but I saw the picture. And it would say, hey, baby, on it, I miss you on the bottom. Like, hey, on top, I miss you on the bottom. One of those pimped out pictures. And I was like, I don't even know where to start with this person. But I sent that picture to my phone and I sent them that picture. I text them that picture and I said, hey, what is my copy? How come I didn't get my copy of these pictures? I'm petty a little bit. So, I'm just trying to see what this person going to do. So she didn't call me. She called the bestie. Talked to the bestie. Hey, bestie, woo. He just texted me such and such. And the bestie was like, yeah, man, he got your phone. He knows some shit. And she decided that she gonna call me. She called me like later on in the day. She's like, hey, what's going on? Pretending like she was lost. She wasn't sure what I'm talking about. And I was like, oh, nothing. The usual. I was just wondering how come I didn't get my copy of that picture. So she's tried to jump left and right, and I didn't give her no room to jump. And I said, hey, I literally got everything. If you just want me to open up and read, just say so. I'll be glad to dive in your text message and start reading to you. So she came forward with apology, like, oh, it's not like that. I got a text message. What you mean it's not like that? It's like that. So, she confessed to what's going on. And I took it as that. I didn't say nothing. I didn't say it's over. I didn't say nothing. I just said, oh, okay, cool. That's what I say. And I let it slide. Now, fast forward, I ended up going to Nebraska. And I was talking to somebody else. Now, I didn't let them know that I was talking to somebody else. Now, that person decided that they want to pull up to the house where I was with them. The first person. So they decided to pull up in the house looking for me. And I was like, hey, what you doing? And I'm just like, we're chilling with everybody else. She is crazy. And I don't know why I'm attracted to crazy. I realized this later on and I cut it all off now. I'm clean. All right. I'm no longer attracted to crazy. I peep crazy and I walk the other side. So crazy decided to try to sit on my lap, try to like make things awkward in front of people. While other homegirl is in the house. Other homegirl got in her feelings. Now her brother saw the situation. Her brother also doesn't know that me and homegirl got an issue. Now, homegirl decided to give me a hug and tell me that I'm going home. Can you come over once you're done? She made it like really awkward, like on some, let me get some juice. So her brother pulled up to me while I was sitting on the couch. Now he didn't just pull up. He had a gun. He took the gun in front of me. I was watching him. He took the gun, put it right here. He came to me and said, hey man, let me holler at you. Let's go outside. Everybody in the room was like, wow. Her brother like fighting and all that. I was never a fighter. Just keep that clear. So I went outside with the brother. He got on his car, told me to hop on the passenger seat. I hopped on the passenger seat. The brother decided to take the gun out and put it right here on his lap. Put the gun right here on his lap while he's trying to talk to me. He was like, hey man, I don't know what you got going on up there with my sister, but. And I was like, yo, hold on real quick. Like before you open your mouth, just give me a second. I pull up the phone. I went exactly to the text messages. Clicked on it, and I gave him the phone. I said, I just want you to read that text message real quick. The brother opened the phone, started reading text messages. He was done reading text messages. He closed the phone, exited out, gave me the phone back. He said, man, I don't know what y'all got going on, but I'm sure y'all gonna figure it out. I don't want anything to do with this. So I was like, yeah, man, that's what's going on. Just in case you're wondering. He's like, yeah, I don't want anything to do with this. After he saw the text messages, of course, if you could read between the line, he saw the text message, he saw the picture, he saw everything. And he knows that wasn't me. I was getting that text wasn't for me. So he was like, yeah, here go the phone back. I don't want anything to do with this. He got out the car. He said, yeah, good looking out, bro. You guys take care of what's going on. I have enough in my plate. So I went back upstairs. Homegirl was like, yo, can you come to the room real quick? I want to talk to you. So I'm like, all right, cool. I went in the room. Homegirl pulled up in front of me. She said, I just wanted to apologize to you about what happened. And I know the text messages you saw. She was grown about that apology. I'm not going to lie. Like, she apologized on the way that I respected her and I let go of the situation. We didn't get back together. And I know we just broke it off. That was it. But she apologized in a way that I was like, I accepted the apology. And thank you for actually taking 100% responsibility of the situation. Thank you for tuning in to BTN with more story coming soon. Peace.